Well, hello everybody, welcome to a brand new week of the Forest Job, and you join us today as we're about to take on Tottenham Hotspur at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's going to be a big match for us today. As you know, we're trying to emulate Brian Clough not only in winning league titles, but more importantly, winning European trophies. Before we get into that though, we do have some highlights of a game that took place against Fulham at Craven Cottage about a week and change ago. So we'll take you to those highlights now, and when you come back, we'll get into the meat of today's episode. Okay, and with the highlights out of the way, what a goal that was from Yangbo, by the way. The finish was absolutely exceptional, and he really leveraged his strength in a way that benefited the team. I'm really becoming quite fond of him, despite the fact that he doesn't feature too much. He's turned my opinion around on him somewhat in the last few matches. So we're moving on now to the game against Tottenham Hotspur. Let's have a look at the team that's going to take the field for us. And straight away we can see that we've got a couple of slight stamina issues on the right hand side, with both Zafwik and Wilson a little bit jaded. I'm not so worried about them for the first leg. I think if we rest them in midweek, we should be okay. Frimpong, of course, is on the bench. Victor Malejo can play on that side as well, so not particularly worried. What I am slightly worried about is Willems showing that kind of form. I think we'll stick with him and hope that he can do a job for us. What I will do, though, is I'm going to bring in Harrington for Hadji. Not only is Harrington in the form of his life right now, but he's got a bit more stamina, and he's also got that strength which could benefit us against a Tottenham defence, which includes Alderweireld, Sanchez, as well as Dyer and Harry Winks ahead of them. Not too much to say about the formation today. It's the same formation that we normally use. It's a very defensive one, which utilises a lone striker who will stay up at all times in case of a counter-attack. Let's kick off here. Now remember, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy what you see here, or even if you're one of the old guard and you enjoyed today's episode, remember to drop a like on the video as well as clicking on the subscribe and notification buttons. That way you won't miss a single episode from here on out. So here we are at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, or at least as close as we can approximate it on the PlayStation 4 version of Pro Evolution Soccer 2021. Both teams coming out of the tunnel here to a rapturous round of applause from the home fans, as well as a smattering of the Nottingham faithful who have made the long trip down from the north. I say the north, further north than London. So here we go. Basically anything north of Luton is the north as far as Londoners are concerned. Now Tottenham are straight away on the ball here and pushing very high up very quickly indeed. Unfortunately for us, our defenders are able to do the job, and we've gotten away with that one. That was a very meaty challenge from Hernandez. It's a freak now. Going to play it into the centre. Harrington on the ball. Centurion. Willems in support, and he does get past his man Lo Celso, and he could find a wicked ball here. He does indeed. A header from Harrington. Can't find the target, and it ends up going behind for a goal kick. But good early signs from Nottingham Forest. Physicality of Willems coming into contact with the right back there. They both bounced off each other, but Willems, the Dutchman, the first to recover his feet and get after the ball, as Tottenham again look to move the ball out from the back. Very patient build-up. Actually, I say patient build-up, but actually they're moving through us very quickly indeed, and Newbold does a great job of saving that shot. Now we should be playing all-out defence, but for some reason they're able to play through us, no trouble whatsoever. So I'm going to make a change here before we defend this corner. It shouldn't affect the way that we defend the corner at all. Not attacking, defending. We're all-out defence aggressive. I'm going to go to conservative and just ask the lads just to keep themselves between the ball and the goal, as Lo Celso looks to put this one into the mixer. Bremer underneath it, doesn't win the header. Goalkeeper punches out. It's cleared by, I think that was Busquets, I'm not quite sure, but here we come away with the ball. Arcas with the ball at his feet, two men to his right. Eric Dyer in pursuit, and well, why can't I win balls that easily is a question that I ask myself, as Willems gains control of the football here, and we can once again begin to threaten the Tottenham goal. Willems now. There's an interesting cross. If Harrington had been a bit more alive to it, we could have seen some action there, but instead it's picked up by the goalkeeper, who immediately gets it out to Reguilon. And now Tottenham will look to play through our ranks quickly once again. Bremer wins that header. And Harry Kane on the turn, very nearly putting Tottenham 1-0 ahead. Of course, away goals very important in this fixture. If Nottingham Forest can get an away goal, it would put them in an excellent position for the second leg. As Lo Celso once again looks to deliver a dangerous ball into the middle. And he finds the head of Dele Alli, who's unable to get it on target. Once again, I'm left feeling like I've got no control over the defence whatsoever. The responsiveness of the players is not where I like it to be, which is something which the True Brits talked about in a recent video on YouTube. He spoke about the fact that there's no consistency in the players. You can have 11 top-rated form players and they'll play absolutely terribly for you. He's just managed to keep that one in. Zafweek in a dangerous area. Can he find a dangerous ball? Hernandez! Oh! Subasic managing to get hold of the ball and clears it with purpose. The attacking intent clear from the way that the goalkeeper cleared that football. And now Eric Dyer, long ball forward, Worrell underneath it. Good defensive header. Got plenty of length on that one. And Centurion's won it high up the pitch here. That's a good tackle from Raul Centurion. Hernandez is just waiting for some support to find him. And unfortunately, just gives the ball away. And now we're in trouble because we've overcommitted. Bremer running through. Goalkeeper comes out. Well done, Nubel. Sensed the danger and went to where he needed to go. Arcas and Busquets exchanging passes here. Centurion went for a pass to Harrington, but couldn't quite get him. Now Dele Alli with Harry Kane and Begwin ahead of him. And that was very nearly in the back of the net. Tottenham are threatening here, more so than Nottingham Forest have managed so far. Forest are going to have to wake up here very quickly, otherwise they're going to find themselves going down by at least one goal. Tottenham have given them fair warning at this point. As Willems plays it off the foot of the Tottenham player and gets himself a throw-in. Another pass of interesting quality. I wouldn't call it good, that's for certain. Long one forward. Worrell wins the header again, but again it falls to a Tottenham shirt. Willems is going to look to get hold of this one and he plays it out. Again, the touch on my players is all over the place. Very, very heavy. Much heavier than it was than in the Fulham game, for example. That's a good tackle by Centurion. Hernandez is waiting. Oh, and again, the first touch is just appalling. It really is. And let's have a look. I mean, he's got a green arrow. He should have a better first touch than that. Good tackle from... Oh, come on. That's a good tackle from Harry Wilson. And he's been penalised. It's going to be a free kick. I think Bergwijn has gamed the system a little bit there and managed to win a free kick by a little bit of play acting. Harry Winks over the free kick. And why can I never tackle players with their backs to me like that? Yeah, if I have my back to them outside their penalty area, straight away they'll win the ball. Right, Arcas in a dangerous area, plays it forward to Harrington, but he's got nowhere to go. So instead he looks, oh, that's a brilliant ball for Centurion, and oh my goodness me. Once again, I snatch at the chance, and it goes begging. If he just let it drop. Just let it drop. You've got time. Oh, well, there we go. But we are getting into the right areas at least. So that's something. Well, the half-time whistle goes. It's not been the best of halves for Nottingham Forest, but they are level, and that's something. See, Tottenham have definitely had the better of the first half. 2 of those 5 efforts finding their way on target. But fortunately, Nubel has been up to the challenge. Let's see what we can do in the second half. And is there anything I can do to change things up a bit? To be honest, I'm not sure there is. Just going to move Hernandez slightly further up the pitch. A little bit more separation between himself and Harrington. Right, Raul Centurion. It's been interesting him from some clubs in England. Southampton, the latest club to sign up for their interest in the left midfielder, the South American. Busquets into Harry Wilson. Back to Zafouik. Busquets once again. Oh, Centurion very nearly. It was a lovely idea. He just wanted to try and dummy his man, but the tackle was just about enough to win the ball off of him. Didn't give away a free kick, and now Tottenham are up the other end, threatening to score. And we can't keep it in, so it's going to be a corner to Tottenham, and they've already showed that if the ball goes in the box, they are going to win the header. But instead, it falls to Reguilon, who puts it short. Arcas. And now Hernandez, he's got a fast pair of legs on him. Oh my goodness me. What is going on? He's got such a terrible first touch. His ball control's awful. Hang on a second. I'm terribly sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm going to have to check something. Ball control 73. Well, you wouldn't know it. He's playing more like he's got ball control of 53, frankly. Harry Kane turns his man. Busquets doing an excellent job, though. And away we come once more with Willems now. Down the line to Centurion. He's got Harrington in the middle, finds him. The ball in to Hernandez, not quite there. Oh, come on. That's not the pass. Oh, and of course it's a foul, yes, okay. Flipping heck. I imagine they'll score from this, being the 65th minute. They'll just dink it over the top. No, Son Heung-min. Reguilon now. Son once again. Busquets wins it. And away comes Wilson. Oh my goodness. What's going on? That's an easy pass. And he's played it right behind the man. And again, this is what we're talking about. The difficulty isn't so much that the AI is playing better, it's more so that our players are playing worse. And what, are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me right now? We'll have a look at the replay. Do you see anything wrong here? Well, it's a goal, isn't it? No, the wall does its job. Harrington runs out to try and meet the man. In it comes, and the goalkeeper catches, and away we come. Harrington. Wilson. Into the middle. Hernandez. Ooh. I think we've had enough of Hernandez for today. And given the fact that Nyangbo had a great game last time out, I'm actually going to give him another chance, even though, aerially speaking, Cosgrove would be the better option. So on he comes. It looks like Wilson's race has been run. Going to go for Hlošek. No. Yes, I'm going to go for Hlošek. Despite being a left footer, it is a like for like. Harry Wilson, a left footer as well. So it'll still be a left footed player wanting to come inside and cut in on his left foot. Oh my goodness me. Again, they're just cutting through us like we're not there. It's very concerning. Someone has to get their head to this. I can feel the AI licking its lips. Oh, it's another short one. Harry Maguire, Lo Celso. Centurion could break with this. Away he comes. He does have Nyangbo ahead of him. He's running completely unopposed here. Well, it's not an ideal pass, is it? Oh, speaking of less than ideal passes, my goodness me, we are terrible today. We are very, very lucky if this ends 0-0, because we don't look anywhere near scoring. Oh my God. Come on. You're intelligent enough to know I don't want to play it out. Jesus Christ, this is awful. I can only apologise to anyone watching this. This really is absolutely terrible football. Just want to make sure it is actually auto-changing attack and defence levels. Well, that pass has doomed Zafweek to the bench. Don't have long left here. I feel like I should have done better with that chance. There we go. Maybe I should have just gone solo and tried to score from it. As Ndombele brings it forward, spreads it out wide to Harry Maguire, who's playing as a auxiliary fullback. And that's another great save from Newbold. If we had a lesser goalkeeper between the sticks, I feel like Harry Kane probably would have got a hat-trick of very cheap goals today. Oh, come on. Really? Well, it's 0-0. It's been an absolutely piss-poor spectacle today, as Nottingham Forest are flattered to deceive, and Tottenham just haven't had their shooting boots on. The final stats show you everything you need to know about this game. We had 3 shots, none of which even troubled the goalkeeper, whereas Tottenham at the other end had 9 with 5 on target, and they will rightly be asking themselves, how is it 0-0? The second leg, of course, will take place tomorrow. It'll be a home game, and we have to win it. We have to win it in normal time, because I don't see us getting it in added. Centurion having a pretty poor game, as did Zafweek. I'll be resting Zafweek during the midweek break, hoping that he'll be fit and up for the return leg. Tottenham didn't exactly cover themselves in glory either, but unfortunately they did enough to hold us. We did enough to hold us. Frankly, their defence could have taken the day off and we wouldn't have scored. But there we go. The only game in the quarter-finals to be goalless, as Borussia Dortmund beat Lille 1-0. Olympiacos beat Antwerp 3-0, and Liverpool bested Monaco away from home 1-0. So it looks very much as though Liverpool and Olympiacos are through to the semi-finals. I would imagine Borussia Dortmund will be as well. although they do have a tricky away tie against Lille to come. And if I'm honest, I think it's probably Tottenham that's going to be going through to the semis, don't you? We'll see next time. But as I said, that is next time. That's going to be everything for today's episode. If by some miracle you did like what you saw today, then feel free to hit the like button and subscribe if you want to keep watching. I'm going to go off and try to sign a Brazilian defensive midfielder now. Until tomorrow, thank you very much for watching. Take care, I'll see you soon.